Welcome to the very first episode of the Ramsah podcast by Ajman University, a space for meaningful conversations, bold ideas, and stories that inspire. Ramsah in Arabic means engaging dialogue, and that is exactly what we're here to share. In each episode, we'll be sitting down with thought leaders, innovators, and change makers who are shaping the future through purpose, impact, and possibility. My name is Joanna Versace. I am a host of a daily show at Bloomberg Television over here in the UAE. But for this inaugural episode, I'm honored to be joined by Dr. Karim Saghir, Chancellor of Ajman University, an institution that has recently undergone a transformative shift into a nonprofit, mission-driven institution. We will be exploring how youth can thrive through inclusion, innovation, and sustainability, and what it really means to prepare the next generation for a rapidly changing world. Dr. Karim, welcome to Ramsah. Let's begin.
Thank you, Jumana. It's really wonderful to reconnect after all these years.
Well, you say the word reconnect, and that is because I'm sure the listeners of this podcast may not know this, but I was once your student many years ago. I don't need to give that information away exactly, but once upon a time, you taught me mathematics, economics, you taught me game theory, and both of us have obviously gone on very different journeys since then.
And you were definitely an outstanding student, and it's really very inspiring to see you thriving.
But let's talk about your journey, because after AUB, you've had a remarkable international journey of your own. So tell us a bit about this journey and where it's taken you.
So my journey started in Tunisia, where I studied mathematics. Then my passion for education took me to France, where I did my master and PhD degrees in mathematical economics and finance at Sorbonne University. And then my passion of exploration took me to Brazil, to Chile, to Portugal, and then back to the region in Egypt and Lebanon. And since 2017, I had the honor to join Ajman University as Chancellor, and the journey has been incredible ever since.
So you've talked about many different places that you've lived in, lots of experiences that you've accumulated. Can you take us back to maybe one specific moment in your journey that has completely shifted your view of leadership or education that has influenced who you are today?
I think there are many moments that have shaped the person I am today, and definitely living through tough times. The conflict in Lebanon, the unrest in Tunisia and Egypt taught me resilience, compassion, and quiet strength. Then I landed in the UAE, a land that is very unique, and I witnessed the power of inclusion, people from every single background living together in perfect harmony. Joining Ajman University, the first university in the Gulf region to accept expatriate students, has deepened this view. And I came to appreciate that what unites us is much more than what stands or makes us different. And the generosity in the UAE, I don't remember approaching any donor to support a student in need, and they hesitated. So every time we needed support for a student or a community engagement, people were there to support. And I think all this taught me to lead with compassion, to build bridges, and believe strongly in the power, the transformative power of inclusive education.
Yeah, it's interesting you touch on both the hard skills and the soft skills that are necessary to be an effective leader in today's environment. And perhaps we can talk a little bit more about that later. But tell us more about how your journey has been both professionally and personally since you took over as the Chancellor of Ajman University back in 2017. What's it been like for you?
It has been an incredible journey. I learned a lot. It transformed me a lot. And in Ajman University, we have really made wonders. I mean, on the research, we have exponentially increased the research. We have made very impactful initiatives. We have nearly doubled the number of academic programs. But beyond numbers, because I think I studied math, but then I learned in life that things sometimes cannot be captured by numbers. what really inspired me is the students at Ajman University, their dreams, their achievements, what they do for society. Another important source of inspiration and pride for me is our alumni. We have around 42,000 alumni coming from 102 different nationalities. They are leading companies. They started their businesses. They are making a real difference on the community. I just came back from a trip, back-to-back trip between Bahrain and Kuwait. I met around 200 of our alumni, and it's really impressive to see where they are today, how successful, what the societal impact that they are making in their countries and abroad.
This is me adding my own editorial sprinkling here, but I guess your university is as strong as your students at the end of the day, is what you're saying.
It's very true. I mean,
Yeah.
this is our source of pride. This is our product, if you want. This is what we try to provide the job market and society with. Responsible leaders who are really qualified, but also want to make a difference to the underserved populations.
So putting my economics hat back on again, it's quite dusty. It's been quite a long time since I put on my economics hat, but Ajman University recently transitioned into a non-profit model. What was the motivation behind this change?
So this was a very strategic decision, deeply rooted in our mission. So the idea is we always want to serve something bigger than ourselves, so which is basically serving our society. This has been part of the DNA of Ajman University. And we want to be aligned with a purpose, something that would really transform communities. So now this new model will allow us to invest every single dirham back into the university, advancing research, improving our programs, helping the communities, giving access to more students who are in need. So Ajman University is known for inclusive education. And as we say, we don't want any child to be left behind. So this basically reaffirms that our ultimate stakeholders are our society and students and not shareholders. So in summary, we went non-profit for our community to profit.